Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah. Rico Flutter Day Simulator 25. You can get it yourself here at sockspadepeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. It is free. Rico? Oh, no Hanyu today. It's your first mission. Hadn't even. Yeah, at that point, it's. You rolled a bad seed. And you just go back and restart. But hey, I think you're gonna really love the Steel Legion. Just remember that they don't really get any kind of speedy vehicles. I mean, their ground tanks are a little faster overall, but I don't think they get like a Valkyrie. Nipah. That reminded me of Kid Icarus there for a second. Shoutouts to the NES that we'll get back to someday. What's going on out there, YouTubers? We got some more Silk Song to play today. I'm really starting to get into it. I'm sinking my teeth. How? Can't wait to continue. But honestly, I was enjoying the Space Wolves run too, especially after the last gun challenge where we had to play so slowly. The Space Wolves are a nice, refreshing blitzing tactic. And we're gonna be continue that tomorrow. I didn't play any Hollow Knight last night. Still too interested in watching the Blacklist. I tend to use the bigger, slower vehicles anyway and just shoot my enemies down late game, so I don't have to worry about them out running. Yeah. The only reason I avoid shooting things down so much to avoid base attacks. The more you shoot down, the more retaliation ships come, the more they search for your base. And my biggest pet peeve in Rosigma is probably base defenses, because the layout of your base defense doesn't make any sense. That's triple double, Rika. Well done. You have the most Swiss cheese base. That's another triple double. Well done, Rika. You have the most Swiss cheese base defense ever. Like, legitimately, the hardest and worst thing to defend in the entire game is your own base. And it gets me. It's like June, and by then I normally have enough power to shoot down. That's true. Maybe if I start rushing a bit of... But I didn't realize the Necrons were after us that time. They just happened. But with the Space Wolves, I'll be able to crunch some Necrons, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I just cannot stand base defenses in Rosigma. It's way too lengthy of a mission. Nice for house there, Rika. And like one of the most difficult missions to deal with. Which I think is absurd. Us cannons are better. We'll shoot down it. It's true. Oh, nice triple double. Now with some trip dubs here, Rika. Like 2 years ago, last I played. I would swap out las cannons for plasmas when you get the opportunity, but and I would probably get a fourth. Oh, wow, another 4 house Rika. Nice. I'd probably get a fourth as well. If you're playing as guard, 4 marauders are going to be necessary because if you're trying to take down a very large ship, you're either going to lose one or one's going to be so damaged it's not going to come back for like 2 weeks or something. Another triple double. My god, Rika, you are on fire already today. Hoo. Hoo, hoo. I used to go after just about everything in the air, and I just got fed up with base defenses. Which sucks, because I like shooting things down. And it feels very forced. Hey, that's another triple-double. Jesus, Rika, you are on an absolute roll this morning. It feels a bit forced, really. How often base defenses pretty much have to happen as well. Yeah, absolutely, Peltor, absolutely. I want to shoot everything down, I really do. Like, I'm there to shoot it all down, and like now I just have to watch the little buggers fly all over the place so I don't get retaliation ships by March. I have to deal with a friggin' 2-hour base defense mission. Very small ship, yeah, same. And it's always super anticlimactic when you lose your run to getting your base attacked. Which is fine, like, it should happen on occasion. That's a big point of XCOM. Having to defend yourself, but I cannot stand the base defense in Rosigma. Yep. Honestly, even if I'd have had all the other peeps, I don't think we would have made it, because Necrons still get that insane respawn. Yeah, what up, G? Thank you for the good luck and having the fun. I popped it on your stream last night there, Pizza Boy. I was watching a little bit as I was laying down. Insane rampages, yeah. I could say that that I kinda understand where you're coming from. Like, I also would like to believe everybody is being honest, but fortunately, humans just aren't always honest. And a strong force multiplier that might have... Yeah, true. I mean, 26 more troops is a lot. We would have definitely had a much better chance. Like, a considerable amount of veterans and our equipment as well were out. First, then after maybe mistrust happens, I think. Depends on who I'm talking to. Especially in today's political climate. It's just getting a bit more and more dangerous. But I always want to go in believing somebody. Always. You got like 4 kills turn 1. Turn that into 8 kills at least with a full force. With a full force, and knowing now that they get the frickin' spawners for more troops, You have to push. I think we could have done it. But it would have caused an intense amount of casualties and would have probably put us back for the whole thing. But I always feel like I can tell when somebody's lying as well. Just for years of watching people. Body language is important. Alright, nice straight. Nice straight, Rika. You're close to some balling out here. Yeah, I do think we could have taken it with all the extra stuff. Even if not as a yeah, for sure. Because like all of our veterans that took months to train up, no officers the whole time. If I'd have known that they were attacking us, I would have probably sent out enough craft to try to stop them. Nice triple-double, Rico. But I didn't realize they were coming at me. I thought they were just doing their little terror mission stuff. Yeah, it's true. People think people who trust others are suckers, which is sad. Excuse me. But I've just learned to read body language more than what people say at this point. And then I learned to listen between the lines of what people say, and it's sad that that's a reality that we have to live in. Instead of just meeting somebody and be like, hello, it's nice to meet you. Conversation happens. Or you meet a random person, you have a lovely conversation with them, and you could just be like, okay, I believe everything they said. And it was lovely. And even like small white lies or something, like I don't really mind. Some people like to keep things to themselves, and that's okay. Excuse me. Yeah, and the cults and stuff, yeah, and then there's that. Class on body language and communication by the Army while I was in it. Changed how I deal with people, and it has really helped me keep an eye out. Yeah, okay, you were in the Army. It's crazy. That is cool, yeah. But yeah, there's cults, like... I can spot a Trump supporter from a mile away at this point. And I just know that there's nothing... there's nothing that they're gonna say that's gonna be either honest... or have a background of truth to it. That's just not... almost blind support to something that they're clueless about. It's 6 years right out of high school, damn. Rika, you're having a good day today, Rika. Excuse me. Not if they come from a place of being genuinely misled or from hate. Right. I think the genuinely misled ones are the ones you can't really tell are Trump supporters at first. But if you spot one, then you already know. That kind of thing. Because, there are genuinely kind people who just don't understand the political system. and just join a team. They've always been on a team. That's another issue with the political system, is it's fucking team-based. Like a goddamn football game. And people don't know, they're cheering for their own side, like, yeah, like, that's not how it should be. Alien games, sometimes aliens come to mind. I feel like it's just red and blue aliens. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just so silly. The website Trumpers have put up to dox people who yeah, it's insane. Not to mention the number of people who are getting fired for this. You never get anything right, of course, of course. Like, it's actually insane. Like, it's like they just operate at a big level, and I feel like the economy only got worse since I was a kid. Everything's gotten worse, sheep. The team aspect is nonsense. The left and right, especially in America here, where it's just right and way further right. There's no left here. Worse than said dead man. Exactly, Peltor. The biggest hypocrisy about it is how much he just spit out hate constantly. And then we're gonna be like, oh, don't say nasty things about him. He was killed. Oh my god. You remember those politicians, you mean actually assassinated people in Minnesota that you just didn't give two shits about? But now this fucking 30-whatever-year-old Trumpling nerd comes out and gets shot. Suddenly people are getting laid off and fired about it. This is a dangerous time, y'all. It's very dangerous. It's not even in just America. Like, somebody in Canada got fired for talking about the which is insane. Like, this wasn't a political target. It was just an asshole creating right-wing rhetoric everywhere they went. It wasn't an assassination. Not a political target. So stupid. And we're gonna fly our flags at half-mast for this idiot? Yeah. Oh, hey. Nice for house, Rika. Well done. Yeah, the shooter was even worse. And the worst part about that is they're gonna try every which way they can to twist it as there was somebody who was from the LGBTQ community. There's a trans person who did it. Did you see the TRN on the bullet? Oh my god, it's that bad. They are that desperate to find something to latch onto so they can just murder us. And it's sickening. It's fucking sickening. Exactly, Peltor. Same. Same. I've been non-binary, leaning trans femme for a couple of years now. Few years, I guess. Maybe it's a little longer than I thought. But I never once was like wanted to hurt anyone in any of the community even before I came out or anything. That's a nice for house, Rika. Exactly, Peltor, sister. Lovely Peltor. She's amazing. That's a triple double. Well done, Rika. Big love. Big love. Welcome. It's lovely to have another who goes through these experiences come together and have us just relax and enjoy each other's company. that stuff, but really I realize if I wish bad things, they might come on to me too. I get that, Jeepicus. No, I 1000% understand that, Jeepicus. I do. That's whatever. One of these days I might be comfortable enough to change my presented name to his sister. Okay, okay. Well, I'm ready for whatever you are, madam. And I agree, Jeep. I do. I wish that I could... I can't wish peace on certain people, though. I just can't. When all you're doing is wishing hatred and hurting people that I love and I want to keep safe, I can't wish them peace. I can't. Making you blush? Aww. What a cutie. I just can't. People like Trump are so far gone and such a puppet that, like, the only peace I wish on them is that they would, peacefully leave at this point. That's as kind as I'm gonna say it. There's just, they are the cause of so much in this world that is bad. And they're the ones who perpetuate it. I can't wish them well because they just want all of us to die. They want to remove us from existence. I can't wish them well and hope they have a good day. The best I can do is what I always do. Is, oh, get a triple-double. Well done, Rika. But I stream. And this is why I usually leave these conversations to, like, a minimum. I don't mind talking about it, don't get me wrong. But I try to get away from that. From streaming. And having a relaxing place for people to come so they don't have to think about all the horrors of the world that go on every day. Myself included. Because if you look at any media outlets, look at social media, it's bad. It's bad. And I'm just trying to keep a nice chill place where people can not lose their minds for a few. And again, I'm game to talk about this. No problems there, but that's just how I generally try to run things. Because it is a nightmare. And if you keep staring into the nightmare too long, it will consume you. Yeah, exactly, Peltor. Exactly, that's why I don't mind. Because the subjects are bound to come up. They are. And I am always been very outspoken about where I stand. It probably cost me a lot of Twitch viewers, honestly. And I don't care. I really don't. I don't want their money, I don't want their time. Yo, what up, Empty Eye? No, but we're pretty damn close to it. 6 triple doubles, 7 4 houses, 2 straights. Pretty close. I only want to be supported by those who want to support me regardless. And I appreciate every single one of you that do. I mean, the unfortunate truth is I have to make money in order to keep doing this. I would love to just be able to do it, but that's just not how reality is. And I understand that. But I will keep my community a safe one. 100%. Any functional relationship with almost my whole family. That sounds, ooh, triple double, very nice, Rika. That sounds like the most common response when it comes to coming out, sadly. I'm glad you were still strong enough to speak your mind and be who you really are. It's one of the hardest things you can do in today's living situations. Catholic, oof. It's always religion. That's why religion is just something I don't care so much for. I understand it. I understand those who want to follow their own paths, and it's fine if that's what you want to believe, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody or you're not pushing your beliefs on other people. But the problem is that's just never the case. People, it's almost used as an excuse. Unquestionably a vehicle for it, yeah. Spiritual. I understand that, Jeepicus. I like that wording, actually. You have belief, but you're not oh, nice triple-double there, Rika. But you're not specifically tied to something. Competition, yeah. We are the right religion. Every other religion is wrong. Like, that's what bothered me growing up a lot. Was like, why are we the only right ones when there's so many others around the world? I forgot who I was talking to, but they were just so certain that every other religious person was gonna be like, oh, they're screwed. I was like, why? Like, what about people in countries that don't really have, like, internet access, or they're far away from the teachings or whatever? Hey, nice. Another 4 house. A lot of 4 houses today, Rika. And I never got a good answer. Never. Boom, boom, boom. It was just it's cultish in nature as well. Televangelism, and it's enlightening, but any religion is very zealous at its core. Absolutely, Jeep. Absolutely. About xenophobia and culture habits, repeating and multiplying. Yep. It's about taking specific parts of that religion and you just wanting to enforce that on others. And I mean, that's, you know, what you were saying, but just, hey, another triple-double. Rika's been on fire today. I've done a lot of discussion with people I know who are religious, and none of them agree on almost anything, and they never have an answer as to why no one can ever agree when they all read the same book. Yep. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I get that you have your beliefs, and as long as your beliefs don't come clouded with hatred, that's fine. Be the religious individual you seek to, you know, comfort yourself in life. Nice double triple, Rika. But it's never that simple, and they all use it as an excuse to try to enforce their way of life on other people. I just can't get behind that. I never could. It always really bothered me. The tip of the nose of mine, and none of them respect that. They don't. And that's basically the entire Right's game plan, which is working swimmingly because they're the religious, family-oriented crowd, which is just... it's something. Last roll of the day, Rika. What you got for us? I think I saw 3 pots in there. Alright, Rika. Well, you've got yourself in prime condition for a couple of balls out tomorrow. So if anybody wants to see Rika ballin', we'll see her ballin' tomorrow. But thank you so much for joining, YouTubers. Don't forget that you can get it at socksmeetpeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. It's free, but until next time, I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd also appreciate that. Positive vibes, and remember...